All right, hey Kentucky, welcome back. It's time for a game of Cringe Factor. We have help today from one of our favorites, Gaines Womack. Thanks for being here, Gaines. We will forgive the Steelers shirt because of Benny Snell. What is up first?
All right, there's a cautionary report for the holiday travel season as Kentucky comes in at number 3 in the country for driving fatalities in this age of digital distractions like text messaging and streaming. Mary Jo and Chip, what's the cringe factor?
Well, I mean, it's high because you don't want to be the state with the most fatalities. Like, that's not a good list to be on.
Yeah, and you know, in addition to texting and all those other distractions, I know in Louisville there's so much construction going on. I mean, Waterson Expressway, when I go to work, there's a wreck every single day. So, I mean, I think there's just a lot of factors that's making it unsafe.
Absolutely. And texting in construction. Oh!
Bad mix.
All right, Gaines, what's next?
Some 40,000 Kentuckians could be kicked off the nation's food stamp program come April 1st if those recipients can't find work. The rule change would force able-bodied recipients to find work fulfilling a 20-hour-a-week requirement. Is there a cringe factor here?
So I always feel like some of the most, it's kids. Like, there's going to be kids that lose out on this because of their families. I don't know how that'll all work. I'm fine with there being this requirement, but if you can't find a job, don't take away my food.
Yeah, and I'm not, and I get it. I mean, there are people who abuse the system, but there are people out there who are really trying hard and just can't catch a break. So what do you do for them?
Yeah.
I wish there was a way they could do it to where not everybody suffers, but unfortunately it looks like that's what's going to happen.
And this is a nationwide thing. It's not just in Kentucky. All right, Gaines, what's next?
A new report on public elementary and secondary education shows that Kentucky is 35th in the country for funding of those schools. Is there a cringe factor on this one?
We may be higher than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, we're lower in the actual overall rankings, so that makes it even look worse. We're spending money at 35th, but we're what, in the 40? We're down near the bottom, so yeah, it's not working clearly.
All right, Gaines, what's next?
When Michigan played Louisville in the Big Ten ACC Challenge on Tuesday, the most interesting thing at the KFC Yum Center wasn't on the hardwood. Take a listen to this clip involving a fan of the visiting team, followed by video from a second angle of the encounter.
Yeah, so there's two different angles. Fans just need to just get a grip.
Yeah, fans are just getting sillier and sillier. I mean, Twitter doesn't help. And, this whole Louisville man, Michigan man, this has gotten a little out of, I'm trying to figure out, I got my undergrad from UK and my master's from, so what kind of man am I? What's a Missouri woman? Explain a Missouri woman to us. It's just gotten out of control.
We are fierce. I'm not going to go to.
I want to hear this after the show.
Yeah, I got something
for
you. All right, Gaines, what's next?
The U.S. Secret Service is putting out a warning to folks in the Louisville area as an alarming amount of counterfeit money has shown up there this holiday season. Mary Jo and Chip, what's the cringe factor?
It's high. There's also so much in Louisville of not stolen goods, but like fake goods, counterfeit goods that are being sold. So you got to watch out. Apple Pay,
baby, Cash App. I'm not accepting any 20s. Just Cash App me because I don't. And you can't tell. I mean, how do you know? The features are so distinct. You wouldn't know if you're getting a fake 20 or a fake 100 or nothing.
Lord no. All right, Gaines, what's next?
A Frankfort man faces a charge of receiving stolen property after he showed up to the courthouse in a Walmart motorized shopping cart. Security officers say Stephen Baker at first told them he built it, then changed his story and said he bought it at a thrift store. What's the cringe factor here?
First of all, I love the Def Leppard shirt that he's rocking, but you have a Walmart sign on the shopping cart and then want to try to say you built it?
Well, what was he thinking? I mean, but like you said, that Def Leppard shirt, that's one of the coolest mug shots I've ever seen.
I kind of love it. I kind of love it. All right, Gaines, what's next?
And finally, a Lexington bar has come up with its own variation of the monthly spelling bee. Is there a cringe factor for the slurring bee at Blue Stallion Brewing?
Not for me. I'm sure it's fun. I think slurring bee might be taken as like we need you to get super drunk.
Yeah. Well, as a two-time state spelling bee contestant, I'm fascinated.
Contestant.
Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't
thought
win.
you were gonna say
No, I'm not gonna go there. I didn't win it, but I was there, so I'm kind of fascinated by this. I wonder if I still have my unique spelling talents while I was trashed. Maybe I'll go check it out.
think we should
Where's
go.
this play? Where is this
Yes,
at?
we need to go.
Yeah.
We need to go. All right, big thanks to Gaines for pitching in tonight. The wrap-up is next as Hey Kentucky continues.